Namaste and blessings. What's going on, beautiful souls? Welcome and welcome back. My name is Nelamat, and today we're going to be channeling messages for a very specific and beautiful collective of humans. Okay, it is okay to honor our humanness. And so I'm going to say that these messages are going to be for beautiful humans who have no problem with honoring their journey with the good and the bad, with the light, the shadow, the great times, the hard times, okay? Because at the end of the day, this is what it's all about, all right? And so let's see what we got for you guys, okay? Very important for you guys to stay optimistic. I'm hearing doors of opportunity, okay? However, we have to recognize that we're not in control, okay? So I'm hearing respect the cycle, the process. It's important to be aware where you are on your journey, right? And so I'm seeing a oh my goodness, un carrusel. I'm seeing a roller coaster. And so, okay, so the message is about honoring the process and honoring the fact that as you navigate this journey, there's ups and downs, right? There's ups and downs. There are times for resting, there are times to process things, there are times for aha moments, there are times because life is not linear. And so what Spirit is saying, even though when we feel like we're not progressing, because we're so used to, right, being focused on just the physical aspect of manifestation, right? However, change happens from within. True healing happens from within. So things can only change when we go inward and when we work with the spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical, right? And so what I'm seeing is that roller coaster, okay? And then I'm feeling a frequency. And the frequency, it conveys this message. It's about the cycles and what is happening in the unseen, and is the understanding of the law of vibration, okay? Is the understanding that there are principles and laws to true, meaningful co-creation. All right? So in order for a person to truly manifest change, we must surrender to the process of becoming. Because then we have to go into the foundation, we have to go into the depths and go into our soil where our roots are, and we start to see what's going on out there, okay? So honor the process where you at, honor the process of healing, and even though when you're perceiving things as nothing is moving, nothing is happening, just it is, all right? And obviously, if you're here and you are in alignment with me, I know that you do not give up. I know that you are stubborn. And if you know about spiritual alchemy, you can utilize the aspect of you that is stubborn now to manifest positive and optimistic outcomes. And so we have the card of the Lovers. Choices and decisions, becoming more conscious about the things we're doing. This is about deciding to take the path to less resistance, where we surrender control, where we say yes to divinity, where we recognize that we always have choices. All right? So I see you healing from within, and Spirit is saying celebrate. Celebrate your changes, the things that you're overcoming. Have you overcome an unhealthy habit, a behavior? Are you becoming more free? Have you walked away from something? right? Have you changed? And can you acknowledge the great things that are happening? Okay. So with the card of the Lovers, you are in a path of self-discovery, reconnecting with the many aspects of yourself. Okay. You are releasing also yourself from the belief that you must walk the same path as other people. All right. So what I'm hearing is revelations and seeing things more clearly. The lower said the card of Gemini, okay? Becoming more conscious. And now we have the Fool. You are, in fact, working through freedom, liberation, healing. You're giving yourself the chance, the freedom to express yourself, to try new things, all right? I see, it's funny. My psychic gift, right, is like, it's like a brain that's just is like being dissect, and there's like a clearing, like a pulling of things. And so there is deep healing happening within your brain, the masculine, the feminine. I'm hearing function. You are function, your function, or you will be functioning from a different energy, or you are already functioning from a different energy. So there's something about frequency, okay? There's something about frequency and vibration, okay? I'm also hearing you have made the correct choice. All right. And so you have been doubting, am I in the correct path? Am I doing the things that I'm meant to be doing? Am I learning about the things? Am I crazy because I want to start working with making jewelry or reading books about quantum healings or physics, or am I studying astrology? No, you're being guided to expand and to grow. And literally with Jupiter and Cancer right now, there is a lot of emotional depth to everything that we're doing and how we're feeling. Mars is helping us initiate things, and it is giving us like a push. It's giving us like a sense of passion and purpose, and I feel like many of you might be like I'm done with this. Like, I know I'm good. I know I did what I could. Like I feel like that there's like I'm breaking free, and I'm going to give myself grace, and I'm going to honor this new beginning. And now I don't know what the future holds. However, I can recognize that the way I was living, existing, is no longer how I want to be anymore. I feel that you have experienced a lot of revelations because with this energy of Gemini, right? This is when life takes us in a different path, and we start to experience new things, and we then come into the realization of, oh, well, there's a different way to exist. There's a different way to relate to ourselves, to others, to the world. There's something also with the energy of the Gemini and the lowers about healing relationships, healing your own relationship, and reconciling with the different aspects of you. And so having the Fool here, my love, you are opening yourself up to a new way of living, a new life, okay? Embrace the process, okay? Embrace the process of becoming. I continue hearing deep cellular healing, okay? Honor your physical vessel, your temple too. There's something about, okay, the energy of Virgo, all right? And then the clearing of the unconscious with the Pisces, all right? Yeah. What else? Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. You see, as you allow yourself to become, to grow, to expand in your knowing and your wisdom, as you give yourself the opportunity to try something new, a different approach to life, a more holistic, healthy, righteous approach to life, you are shifting where you're going. Okay? And so the Wheel of Fortune is finally moving. And this is it. In order for the wheel of fortune to move, we have to understand that we go through a process of clearing karma. Okay? And so the universe will place us in situations that are very fucking uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. Because we're meant to learn the lessons. We're meant to go through it and pay the debts. And so I can see that because these energies are screaming, you're making the changes, that you are on the right path. Feel proud of the changes you're making. Continue on your growth, on your learning. Continue moving forward, saying yes to change. This energy says, say yes to change. You're in the process of the hermit. We have the chariot things. Things are moving. We have the energy of the Cancer, the moon. There's a merging of feminine and masculine. There's a process where you are self-discovering and reconciling with different aspects of you. Like I said, you're healing feminine and masculine. Okay, with the hermit, so Virgo, right? You're pretty much navigating. You're navigating the unconscious. You're like in the abyss. When we are in this energy, we are going through a process where you might be experiencing a lot of dreams. And those dreams is just your unconscious and your spirit guides revealing to you things that you need to process. They are helping you. They're supporting you. So there's like a lot of introspection. This is a period where like the universe will pull you away from all the noise and the people, right? And you might find yourself having to transmute pain and feeling, the inner child feeling lonely and feeling the wound of abandonment. And there are layers to the pain we're transmuting. And so with this energy here, my love, okay, there's a purification. Because the chariot, being the card of Cancers, also speak about a journey within. The hermit and the chariot is spirit taking you into your inner world in order for you to see what your inner child and your inner teenager, created it. And so you are in this period of having to unpack these stories, releasing old traditions, old ways of things. And so there's a lot of, oh my goodness, I never saw it this way, right? It shift in perception and perspective. There's a beautiful merging and healing happening for you. And then we have the card of Mars here. So Mars is awakening within you a lot of what was dormant, and also with the energy of Mars here, right? This energy is gonna burn what needs to burn, and it's going to activate you into taking action, and it's going to make you feel fired up. And now working with this energy is very important, okay? Knowing how to work with this energy, because if you are not channeling your creativity and if you are not being proactive, then it becomes painful. And this is where we can misinterpret it. Did I say that correctly? Anyways, you got it, right? This is when we can confuse and start to go into oh my God, anxiety, and I don't know what to do. But it is because you might not be grounding yourself and expressing yourself and taking action on what you know you need to do. All right. And so in general, the message here is stay focused, continue working on consistency. Your path is blessed. Yes, you're doing the things that you're meant to be doing. Continue on your growth and your expansion. You're manifesting the future as you move. Respect that there are laws and cycles to the process of healing. There's no need to be comparing yourself to others. And once again, even though you might think like nothing is happening, you are. What matters the most is that you are healing from within. So you are no longer having to wear a mask. It's okay to sit with the discomfort. It's okay to acknowledge that we are cracked open. It's okay to be there, right? It's better to be there where we can honor that we are like in deep waters that we're swimming through the abyss than to pretend and to run away from pain and to go into creating new characters and wearing new masks and now pretending to be all of these things of super chosen and all of these things, where we go into like kind of spiritual ego and we make it about, us being more than others and rejecting our humanness. Then, it takes a lot of courage to sit with our humanness and to say, I'm healing and I have to hold my inner child and I have to hold my inner teenager and my divine feminine, she's crying and I'm holding myself in the many aspects of me. I might feel confused. And like I said, you are transmuting pain. However, you are supported. All right. Well, this is all I have for you. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. You can share it with others if you feel guided too. You can tap into the bell icon, right? And, stick around. I love you guys. Namaste. I'm so proud of you. Celebrate the little changes. Those are so, so very important. I love you. Peace.